So the last update saw us just before the Welsh Hill Rally Baja. We were preparing and getting ready for that and heading off to Wales. Great events as expected, but all the elements were against us. Sideways snow, rain, freezing cold temperatures, cloud, fog, you name it. It was all happened in the space of the 2.5 days we were there. But good turnout as expected. Bit of a hit and miss event for us, sadly. The Freelander, we'd spent a lot of time preparing on it, had pretty much every corner off, strips, transmission out, strengthening, all the things that we'd learnt last year we'd done to it. Thought it was going to be good and ready to go for the event, but sadly on the first run, again, a steep uphill section, there was a bit of a dip halfway through and something is wrong with the gearbox. We're not sure if it's the same problem related to what we were having last year, but the gearbox is not very well, it's tired. So sadly the Freelander got stuck on that first run and then got put out time-wise after spending a long time waiting for the course to not be live and free to get them recovered and out. So guys sort of got back on the Saturday afternoon and helped out Chris and Mo, who are doing the servicing for me and Courtney in the TMC. Yeah, basically sort of joined in and helped the whole team effort. With the TMC, a really good event. We were dogged with wiper problems, so every other lap, let's say, we had a problem with the wipers, and it is an interesting experience trying to drive as fast as you can through rain and fog and mud on slippery Welsh tracks when you can't see out the windscreen. So part was whatever gap you can find, bit was trying to lean out the side of the window, and that's okay for right-hand corners, but it's a bit more difficult for lefts. But we managed to get home each time. Still managed to post some, pretty good times, and went into the Sunday with 7th overall, which we held throughout the day. But it all came down to the final run, where the wipers that we'd been kept fixing or adjusting or doing whatever we could to make them work finally did pack up right before the final run. So in the last few seconds before we were due to get over to the main time control to get out of service, we took the windscreen out, put goggles on, which certainly guaranteed for clear vision, but a wet experience as the heavens opened just as we were on the start line. Not as bad as I thought. We were doing well. I don't think Courtney was enjoying it as much as I was, but again, halfway through that wrap, we had a transmission problem. One of the shafts spun in a CV on the back, and that in turn also put strain on the rest of the transmission and popped a front flange out of the front diff. So I went from four-wheel drive to no-wheel drive. Saw the front and fixed that, but it still only put us on one wheel on a steep hill at the start. So we eventually got recovered by David Johnston, who went on to win Spirit of the Rally Award for helping us and other competitors out, which was certainly just. He managed to get us to the end, and through the time controls we drove ourselves into Park for May to make sure that we finished off the event in the correct fashion. But sadly lost that either 6th or 7th where we were lying at the time, and got knocked down to 24th at the end. Due to the finishing rate though, we were still second in class, so we got nice points there. So sort of could have done a lot better for the first round, certainly on both cars, but we've learned and set up for the second round at Walters Arena in a couple of months' time. So yeah, looking forward to that. We've got a busy end of month, which is just happening this weekend starting. So a kick-off with Truck Mania at Bewley, which is a Sunday and Monday. So we'll be taking the big MAN 8x8 and also the T4 Racce race truck, but we'll also be taking an MAN 4x4 truck that we used to own a few years ago. It belongs to a friend of ours in Australia. After that we go into a very busy week at the start, which is the Royal Bath and West show again. So as mentioned, we're joining Matt and the Extreme crew there. I'll be driving Joy on the Wednesday and Thursday, and then Alec will take over and drive the Friday and the Saturday. We've just got the one car there this year. We'll have the stand selling merchandise, just basically helping out Matt, but enjoying that show, which was a great roaring success last year, and looking forward to joining up with the Extreme crew again. While that's going on, we've got a really big thing, which is very new for us and very exciting. Grant is taking over the Castrol Cat to Belgium. Steph has been very busy over there organising us to get involved in the ORC rally, the Canal Rally in Belgium. It's a road rally, so set up for rally cars. But the organisers have worked closely with Steph. They've given us some money to go over and represent, and Grant driving, Steph navigating. The Castrol Cat will be the 000 course car. That's just a Sunday event. They'll be taking merchandise. It's just the two of them, but we've had lots of news and press articles already, a good interest, and yeah, I'm sure they're going to have a fantastic time over there. Really enjoy that, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing the results from that. So yeah, all the crews are doing different things over the space of this sort of week and a half. I've taken a bit of a back step, and everyone else is doing things for me. I'm popping over to the States on Friday for a couple of weeks, so that'll sort of be a good part of the month taken up. And then they'll be straight back into it when I get home, with a Goodwood Festival of Speed site visit on the Wednesday. And then at the end of the month is the Festival of Speed itself. We're not sure exactly what size of presence we'll have there yet. It could be everything, so 3 cars, both trucks, etc., stands of merchandise, or it might be just the race truck and one Wildcat going over there. It's a bit of a different formula this year. The activity field's actually turning into an off-road paddock, same as the other different paddocks. So there'll be Robbie Gordon's stadium trucks and BJ Baldwin's trophy truck, the Ultra 4, fast rock climbing type vehicles, us, and a few others, I believe. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what that has in store again at the end of the month.